the gateway to peace, clarity, and true being. In the deepest context of spirituality, the human heart and mind are often likened to a vast inner landscape, rich, mysterious, and at times turbulent. Many seekers long for peace, clarity, and a sense of authentic being, yet they search for these qualities in the external world, in achievements, relationships, approval, or possessions. While these can offer temporary comfort, true and lasting peace cannot be found outside of oneself. It is only within that the timeless gateway to peace, clarity, and true being is discovered. The illusion of seeking outside at the core of spiritual teaching is a simple truth. Peace is not something to obtain. Peace is something to remember. We live in an age where the mind is trained to seek externally a reward, a goal, a future state that looks better than the present. This tendency reinforces the illusion that peace and clarity are ahead of us instead of already present within us. Yet this external pursuit can never satisfy the deeper longing of the soul. It can distract us, momentarily soothe the surface emotions, or provide fleeting satisfaction, but it cannot still the deeper currents within the mind that crave rest. The search outside is like looking for water in the desert but ignoring the oasis inside. The inner gateway, presence, the true gateway to peace, clarity, and being, is presence a state of conscious awareness rooted in the present moment. Presence is the mindful witnessing of the moment, neither clinging to the past nor projecting into the future. It is the conscious experience of what is without judgment, resistance, or preference. In presence, the mind's habitual narratives quiet, the restless stream of thought pauses, and we temporarily step out of identification with the ego's stories. In that simple silence arises profound peace. Clarity is a natural consequence of presence. When the mind is calm and open, the noise of judgment, fear, and confusion subsides. Instead of reacting to life, one begins to see life. Thoughts are observed rather than believed. Emotions are experienced rather than suppressed. Patterns are recognized rather than unconsciously repeated. Clarity is not intellectual knowing but intuitive understanding, a direct apprehension of truth that surpasses conceptual thought. It brings insight into one's motives, actions, and deeper intentions. In the light of clarity, illusions dissolve. What once seemed urgent becomes trivial. What once seemed unclear becomes evident. Like the sun burning through fog, clarity reveals the essential nature of experience, the true being beneath the mask. Every person carries multiple roles: the professional, the parent, the thinker, the dreamer. But at the core of these roles lies something deeper, the true being. This is the unconditioned self, not the self constructed by society, ego, or identity, but the inner witness of all experience. It is the timeless essence that exists before thoughts arise and after they subside. Spiritually, this true being is recognized as consciousness itself, the silent, ever-present ground of all experience. It is where peace naturally rests and where clarity arises effortlessly. True being is not something to become, it is what you already are when the layers of conditioning and identification fall away. Awakening to true being does not require force or striving. It requires recognition, a shift from the belief that you are your thoughts to the realization that you are the awareness in which thoughts occur. This shift is subtle yet transformative. It opens the gateway to an inner peace that is unshakable and a clarity that is self-evident. The practice of inner presence, the gateway to peace, clarity, and true being, is discovered not through escape from reality, but through full engagement with the present moment. Daily practice can cultivate this presence. Mindful breathing, attentive breath anchors you into the now, dissolving anxiety about future and regret about past. Witnessing thought instead of suppressing thoughts, watch them come and go like clouds passing in the sky. Non-judgmental awareness, observe emotions with curiosity rather than resistance. Allow them to move through you. Silent contemplation create moments of stillness where the mind rests and inner space expands. These practices are not goals in themselves but invitations to rest in what is already present. Peace as the natural state peace is not the absence of difficulty but the presence of a grounded inner stillness amidst challenges. True peace arises when the mind stops resisting what is and rests in acceptance. In this acceptance, resistance dissolves and inner harmony emerges. Clarity is the light that illuminates the path. Simple yet profound, and true being is the foundation upon which peace and clarity rest. When these three converge, life is no longer lived from the narrative of the ego but through the awareness of the soul. Conclusion. The gateway to peace, clarity, and true being is not a distant destination but a timeless threshold within you. It is entered not through force, accumulation, or escape, but through awareness, presence with what is, without judgment or resistance. In stepping into this presence, the mind softens, the heart opens, and the soul remembers its true home. Spiritual strength is not the ability to attain more, it is the ability to be more fully who you already are. Peace becomes constant, clarity becomes natural, and true being becomes